I think it is that we get to the point in the game where it comes, do we bowl Mujeeb or do we try and put the game out of the other team's reach and save him to bowl the last over? Today was a crucial moment in the game to try and break up the partnership of Tawadi and Shreyas, and that's probably why I bowled, I think it was the 17th. Yeah. So it was just some 18th over. So yeah, it was just a spur of the moment, try and get that wicket, break that partnership, and then get ourselves taking it to the last over and backing the young fella in.
And 17 to defend, 16 to defend in the last over. Who do you think are the favorites bowling side?
You never know. In the IPL, you saw last night's game that it went down to the wire and Gautam smacked them. So, nothing's ever out of reach unless it's 37 or more. So I guess, it's at that sort of crucial time that it'll need something special from a batsman batting point of view. And the way Shreyas has played tonight, he was definitely the man for the job for them. So it could have been close, but we were just trying to do our best, and luckily Mujeeb did the job.
There's been a lot of talk about how teams prefer to chase. You as bowlers, how do you strategize thinking of defending a total, and something as low as this? Is defending a low total easier than a big total in this kind of pitches?
Sometimes you never know, because when you're bowling second, we got a good view of what their bowlers had done, especially their pace bowlers, how the wicket had reacted. Coming from Perth, we defend low totals a lot, so I had a good sort of experience in that side. So yeah, sometimes it can be low totals. You're going out there that you have to start well. The power play is crucial, and you get a chance to see how the wicket's playing, I guess. But sometimes it's always nice to be defending 200 plus. So it'll just have to be, and we just go out there and do our job.
Andrew, with so much obsession with chasing, how do you as bowlers think about when preparing for a tournament or for a match that you might have to defend totals? Because there's a lot of talk about chasing down totals.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You can't always do what you want. So when you're going into the tournament, you have to be prepared to do both sides. Sometimes you'll be going out there trying to restrict a team bowling first to a total that you think is under par, and then at times, like tonight, trying to defend a reasonably low total, but I think it was actually probably a pretty par score for that wicket. So yeah, it's these things that you just got to come in and you chat amongst yourselves in the group and try and get the understanding of how to go about it.
Where in IPL, where the runs are like going to 200 plus, the way you said, how was it to really bowl in a bowler-friendly condition today? And were you surprised that Delhi really laid out a bowler-friendly pitch?
Yeah, well, coming here, we weren't quite sure what the wicket was going to be like. Even looking at it, you still couldn't quite tell. It had a little bit of grass on it still, so I guess it might have been a blessing in disguise having to bowl second on that wicket and understanding how they bowled on it. So yeah, it's something different. You don't get a lot of wickets like that around in the IPL anymore. But yeah, I think it's good. It obviously created a very good, fiercely competitive game between the two teams. So I think as long as that's the trait for the wicket, well then I think it's good. But they played probably the extra bowler today with Liam Plunkett coming in, and he did pretty well on that wicket. So I think they produced a wicket playing to their strengths for that team. So we might have been a bowler short, but I think we've won. So it worked out.
All done? Thank you.
No, there wasn't actually any dew out there tonight, which we all know that coming here that there is sometimes a lot of dew. So I was a bit surprised that there wasn't any when I rubbed my hands on the outfield when I was getting ready to bat. So yeah, that was happy, and I think that's part of the reason why Gautam probably wanted to bat second and chase, because it is does dew up here and skid on a bit better in the second inning. So yeah, that also played into our favour, which we're pretty lucky for.
How much do you prepare for training?
At times, you know, when you get the chance to, you can. You know, I've at times been bowling in the nets and had a couple of bottles of water or a bucket at the top of my mark. And I'll just dunk the ball in it before I bowl, trying to practice it. But that's the thing, like, you got to figure out what works for you. And yeah, but luckily we haven't been able to have a practice session sort of in the last week or so. Our schedule's been pretty hectic, so yeah, you know, it might be something to keep in mind coming to the back end of the tournament.